When I'm watching the Chargers game last night, there are a lot of Steeler fans there, Sam. If the Chargers all of a sudden left Los Angeles, would anybody notice?
Yeah, I mean that's really a tough situation. Now, granted, we kind of knew that the Steelers would take over a stadium. It's not surprising that probably their fans are the best traveling fans in the league. But this is happening every week, even with teams that don't travel as well.
Yeah.
They're taking over at least half the stadium, and I think that if you're a great team, you can overcome that. But if you're a team where every feather on the scale counts, that has a devastating cumulative effect psychologically if you never play a home game. And the Chargers never have a home field advantage ever. And, you think about the team moving into a new stadium, and I kind of and some people have said, things will be better when the Chargers move into the new stadium. And I kind of equate that to my wife and I will stop fighting once we have children. It's like it's only going to complicate things when you move into this 70,000 seat stadium. When right now in a 27,000 seat stadium, it's half the opposing fans. So it's hard to envision this ending well for the Chargers and for the NFL, really, because the whole notion of LA being a two-team market is sort of blown up by this. And, this is a market that for 20 years consumed football from the couch and watched it on TV, and it's only gotten worse. And so now trying to sort of flood the engine with two teams is really difficult.
In 10 years, do you think the Chargers are still in Los Angeles?
Boy, I would not be surprised if they were not. This is a weird – I just don't see how this gets better from here. Yeah. Because, and it's moving the needle. How do you move the needle in Los Angeles? And it's hard enough for the Rams to move the needle, especially because you think about everybody now has a super short attention span. Red Zone channel is people like that sort of quick hit thing, and so attending games is not as compelling as it once was. You got fantasy football has taken hold. It's really tough. I'd love to give a definitive answer on whether the Chargers will be here or not. I just don't know how you solve the riddle at this point.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.